What's up, everybody? It's Joe Paz from 8-Bit Wave. So, we're here today with some special announcements and some stuff that we kind of wanted to throw out there for everybody. So, some of you may have noticed there's a bit of a different layout. We covered that last time, but it was mentioned that it's like some people were talking about possible alerts and things like that. And the answer is we're working on it, and we have a working system. Is it 100% working? We'll find out today. So we set up a thing with Streamlabs and with Stream Elements. Both of them are kind of working in tandem. If there's any sort of bugs, we'll have to kind of iron them out. But it actually makes the stream way more interactive for you guys, and it's I think something that'll be actually kind of really neat to be able to work out together. So basically, what is Streamlabs? What is Stream Elements? What are these new kind of changes and stuff? So basically, it allows the chat to accrue points by watching more. If you watch more, you get more points. We call them bits. You get more bits if you watch more. If you want to use the bits on, little things like this, and this will hopefully work. It might not work, but let's find out if it does. Let me do this one. See if it decides to work. Yeah, there we are. So you guys can do dumb little gifs and dumb little memes and stuff or whatever. There's a bunch of little things that we have in there. We're going to be adding more as time kind of goes on. But it's some neat little things that you guys can kind of do and redeem your points and use stuff on there. If for whatever reason the bot, which has been kind of iffy, apparently it's not on our end. It's just literally Streamlabs is working on like the YouTube interface. It's something that was specific to Twitch. They're bringing it over to YouTube, so some of that code gets a little wonky. So for whatever reason, if it's not working, there's a link in the description that will take you to the little things you can do with your points, and you can go ahead and use them. Being here for 5 minutes will get you 5 points. If you're active in the chat, gets you 10 points. Oh, crap, here we go. Shout out. Okay, what do you want me to say, Luciano? So the Toad shout out is, I'm going to try using my Toad voice. I'm a doo-doo head. That's my best Toad voice I got. I'm a doo-doo head. I haven't warmed up the voice. But yeah, if you want me to say dumb stuff on the chat, 50 points will get you that. 30 points will get you a regular shout out. I'll say whatever it is within reason. And there's a bunch of 20 points. And in fact, we're going to add some even cheaper ones, some 10 points and some other stuff, and even some higher ones or whatever. If you have any ideas, any things that you want us to see, those things should be working. If you yeah, if you put exclamation point redeem and then there's a few code words. Actually, if you want to know those code words, they're here. This should give you all the access to all the stuff. The bot should respond with all the different things that can be kind of done. But yeah, technically nobody has points right now. So let's fix that. I'm coming in here, and everybody that is currently there, I'm going to add points. Where is it? Loyalty. Here we go. We got Danny. We got Frogbox, Miami Jazz Force, Luciano, 8-Bit Wave. We got a few other people here. Add points to all viewers. Here you go. 250 points. There you go. Everybody should be able to spend some points now. Hopefully that worked. Let me refresh and make sure that everybody has at least 250 points. Did it actually do it? I don't know if it did. But yeah, so you guys should be able to do dumb things. They're there. It's exclamation point, redeem, space, and then whatever the keyword is. I possibly can regret that. Yes, I do have access to having like cooldown timers and stuff like that. Just in case, I'm actually kind of afraid that it didn't do it right. So I'm just going to manually put everybody in there. So 250. So just for tuning in, you guys get points already. And you get to start messing with our streams. And again, as time goes on, you'll get more points anyways by doing other stuff. There's other ways that you can get points faster if you really want the points there. One of the ways that you guys can actually get points a little bit quicker is actually the other whole reason that we set this whole thing up. There's also a link for donations and tips that you can send us. And those will also have their own specific things, as well as subscribers and stuff like that. So if you haven't subscribed and you do subscribe during the stream, you'll get a little message here and a cool little thingy on there. And again, if you get a donation, there are different things for there, but you can tip us, give us a donation. It comes directly to us, and all that money is going to get funneled back into the project. So that's a way that you can help support us to keep doing what we're doing. So the link should be in the description, but if not, it's streamlabs.com/8bitwavemusic/tip. And once again, if the code thing is a little weird for you, there's a link for all the different things that you can do in the description down there, along with what Luciano's doing right now, starting a heist. So without further ado, that's kind of the new stuff that we're doing here. Finally have some alerts. Good luck finding out what they are, and have fun in the chat. Hopefully this it gives you guys a new way to kind of enjoy the stream, besides the cool music. So here we go. This is what we have so far from Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, the heist is a way that you can gamble out points. There's other commands along with like gambling and other stuff. If you want to see the rest of the list of the commands, you can press exclamation commands, and that'll tell you like all the other things that you can do. You can gamble your points away. There's slots. And if you ever want to check how many points you have or bits you have, you can press exclamation point bits, and that'll bring up. If the bot is working, it should tell you how many bits you have available to spend. So Luciano died. It is sad when you die. That's a pretty sad experience there. I'm excited to actually hear this. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I found this out last time during the Paper Mario thing. I'm going to actually go ahead and do some of these EP stuff, so that way, again, it's neat for you guys to actually be able to hear a little bit more accurately what it is that I'm hearing in my head. And maybe I take that for granted a little bit, where it's like I'm more worried about like what it's going to sound ultimately, but I do want it to be evident to everybody what the actual sound that we're going for is. So where was that? We had said it was the overdriven one. Let's just get rid of that piano. Right, so there we go. That's a little more accurate. Sorry, so let's listen to it one more time with the actual correct piano sound, or electric piano sound per se. This should actually make quite a bit of a difference. Now, is it ultimately the right thing? No, because that sweeping effect is going to have that. Yeah, the whole setting up this whole like alert system actually is part of the reason why we didn't actually stream on Wednesday. Besides, we're like, you know, there's the inauguration, there's other things that are kind of going on and stuff, so it took us a second. And everyone, happy happy birthday, happy belated birthday to Luciano D'Amico. Actually, I'm an idiot. Yeah, Luciano's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday, Luciano. Hope you had a good one, buddy. Yeah, see, it's way more chill with like this whole EP effect. It's maybe a little soft, but it's like more accurate to kind of what the sound effect, especially here. That's like 100% the right sound. That suitcase sound. Yeah, so the commands will tell you all of the different things that you can do with, like with your bits, like being able to like gamble them away, get more bits, get more stuff like that. And then the store will be the actual alerts that will pop up midstream. So if you want to see those, put exclamation point store. Or you can again go to the link in the description. That'll take you straight to that store. But everybody should have about 250 points plus whatever time you're watching to be able to spend those points. And if something doesn't come out right away, there are timers. I kind of didn't want to be spammed with the Toad voice and destroy my throat every single second. So there are some global timers and stuff like that, so keep those in mind. But happy to help make the stream much more interactive. You know, I think it'll become more intuitive as we get used to it. But definitely feel free, and if you have any suggestions on what we can add to our store, or just things that we can add, commands that we can add to the bots, definitely all ears. This is a work in progress. We have other ideas that we want to add and stuff, but for right now, we wanted to set something up and kind of give it a good test run, which so far so good. During our test, the bot was a little unreliable and wasn't actually like responding to all this stuff. But I found out that might actually be because we were doing a private stream to try to test it in like small scale. I'm not sure if I do want this one as an EP sound. I mean, I didn't tell him to switch, so I guess maybe I did. But it's interesting. It's curious. I'm curious about it. Oh, and if everybody was wondering what that was in the beginning, that was Tetris 99, which actually is going to eventually be on the store also. I think one of the ideas we had, which I guess I'll go ahead and vent out, and everybody let me know what your thoughts are. One of the ideas that we had was like to kind of like change up the style of stuff. Anyone thinking of investing in Bitcoin, crypto assets, and precious metals all the way? Precious metals are the ones that I'm more afraid of, I think. I feel like Bitcoin right now is actually surprisingly pretty stable. Like, it's like a sound investment. But then again, those have stood the test of time also, but it's just like I feel like those fluctuate more. But then again, I know nothing of investing. Don't ask me. I'm a starving musician. I can't say starving. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm a hungry musician. And part streamer. Actually, Luciano, I'm curious what you have to say about freaking cryptocurrencies and stuff. I think that you do use electric piano here. Oh, yeah, for sure. The 4 on the floor is so good. All right, cool. So Frogbox, this is the second time that you've talked about cryptocurrency. Did you just like on your own get into it, or like are you just into that whole thing, into the investing world? You keep track of the Dow Jones and that whole BS. Is the drum doing anything else other than just the 4 on the floor? Why do I have MSI Afterburner open? There we go. Sorry. Gold and silver, think of it as a hedge on your wealth, especially with the quantitative easing happening with the stimulus money. Dude, that's probably what I sound like to most people in my chat. When I'm like, oh yeah, dude, it's a B flat major with a sharp 11 on top. That's like normal to me. Yeah, so 4 on the floor. I honestly only need one of these measures. And then I do need a second voice, so for my hi-hat. But yeah, anyways, hopefully everybody's doing great. Got into investing 4 years ago. I see. I hope everybody's doing great. Luckily this may sound terrible, but I'm glad that nothing serious happened last Wednesday. Things have been in a weird state for everything, so kind of glad that we're able to move forward from where we were at. And definitely, just looking, I'm excited about where this new kind of like stream layout and all this stuff, like it's got me pumped. I'm super excited also about Chrono Trigger. Nick was in yesterday and we were finishing up recording some bass stuff. So that's officially in the books. Also, a bit of anime is going along. Like the schedule is slowly getting back to where it should be. We just need to push it a little bit until it gets like ingrained in our soul again. So lots of cool things coming up. Oh, I never got to say about the Tetris thing. Yeah, so one of the ideas, and I guess like I said, I'll vent this in this kind of forum for everybody. But this another idea that we had was like um, having like something super expensive on the freaking store, so that way it doesn't happen too often. It doesn't like take away from what we need to get done here, which is like getting the music done and all that stuff. But I do want to be a better streamer. I think I've said this a few times, but I want to be a better streamer for everybody. And I think part of that comes with some of these like gimmicks and stuff or whatever that's like kind of like interactive and whatnot. And another thing that I was thinking of is like maybe like something that'll just like kind of break the mold a little bit, a little more like maybe even just viewer controlled stuff or whatever. So for example, we could come into a stream, maybe on Fridays. I leave it open to suggestions or whatever, or like whoever has more votes, we put a poll, and then we'll either pick like Paper Mario or Standalone Complex, or like start something new or whatever it might be, depending on what gets most votes. That's also an idea, and those could be like voted with points, so people who are watching more can like put more votes and put more stuff in there. So essentially it's like encourages people to be on the stream a bit more. I think that's a good idea. But another one that I had actually was to like not focus on just solely the music. And so like find like little short games, like again like Tetris, or like I Among Us is kind of a weird one. I don't necessarily want to say it, but I mean maybe because it's like short enough that it's like it's easy to do a few rounds and then like head out. But we could definitely have like something be like dumb, like 500 points or some crap like that. But if somebody's got enough points and wants to see me play a round of Tetris, or like play against me in like a round of Smash or some shit, that's you can use your points for that. So not sure what people's thoughts are. Definitely, there's like there's so many avenues we could go. So we're constantly kind of thinking of how we can innovate that whole process. But let us know if you have any thoughts on like, yeah, that sounds cool, or like, wow, that sounds really dumb, Joe. You're an idiot. Let me see if I can get maybe the bass started. You hate it. Right? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's that 1, flat 7, flat 6 sort of thing. Yeah, I think it just goes back to the one. Actually, sorry, it's up an octave. Yeah. see if that sounds right. So it's Savior to you. Yeah, that's what it is. This might be 2 bars of D flat, and then we get back to the F. It might be chromatic, actually. Is that what it is? No, it's definitely not the D natural. Yeah, I know the bass rhythm is in the background. I'm not sold on the rhythm, but I'm just trying to get the general feel of it. But you're not wrong, yeah. Yeah, I think it's the standard thing, which would be flat 7 and flat 6 into the 5. It's what made most sense, but I just wasn't sure if I couldn't hear it all too well. And then this is probably going to relatively repeat. But I'll go back in and give it a more stern listening. All right, so it's I could also do this to confirm. Goddamn me and my terrible piano playing. All right, let's confirm. So it should be F minor. Hold on. I actually don't think it changes to the E flat when I think it does. It is very much in the background. I'm having trouble hearing it. It could also be these headphones are not the greatest for bass reproduction, but I mean, it definitely works. Let me actually get the melody then. I'm gonna tackle this separately because by knowing the melody, it'll make sense. It'll help make sense out of the bass notes. Like it'll narrow the possibilities of what it can or can't be. So it's that D natural might actually kind of point to something different there. Right. So it's definitely a D natural there. Bum bam down. Bum bam down. Bum 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 bum. Now the question is, where do I want that melody? I think I do have to put it on the clarinet. It's starting to get pretty high for the tenor. Rest. Bum bam down. Two. Bum bam down. 1 and 3. 3 and 4 and ba dam down. Ba bam down. Mm-hmm. 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 Bump and down. And down. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Sorry about that. Bump and down. Bump and down. Ba da ba da. 1, 2. Ba da ba. So it's right here on the end of 2. Oh, ba ba da da. This needs to be a quarter note. And then I need a grace note right before this. Oops, not what I want. Give me the grace note. Where is the grace note? There is the grace note. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is actually quarter, and then this is tied over to a quarter. That should be correct. You know what? It might not be a grace note so much as an actual like. Bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, dum. I think I just need to make this have an accent, and then it should be fine. I also feel like these notes at the end here should be longer. But that could be just the MIDI. Will that work? Oh, it will. Nice. Cool. Good to know. So if this is a C, then the D natural makes sense. That it shouldn't be that big of a deal. This definitely can't be a D flat because we got the D natural up there, so it doesn't make as much sense. So I do think this is actually correct. The rhythm might be a little off, and I'll give it a quick listen, but I think it actually is correct as far as like the harmony of it is correct. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going with the rest of the thing because I was thinking about adding in the harmonies, but I think I'll finish this whole thing, then add in a harmony here, etc., and kind of keep on going. Did he add in that snare? Okay, hold on a second. Sorry. So there is a snare drum hit here. Oh no, it's because it's Alt-Shift-0. There we go. There it is. So it's just that this is softer, so I'll put it at like mezzo piano. Nice. Hopefully that's not actually rewriting anything. No, it's not good. So, got it. Do you have a Cash App, Joe, for donations? Well, if you do want to do donations, like I said, there is a link in the description, and you'll get to write a message. It'll pop up on stream. It'll be immortalized forever. But that does go to the 8-Bit Wave account specifically. But yeah, technically that's what we want. So yes, we do take donations, but it's not Cash App specifically. We could maybe make a workaround. I think it has to go through PayPal if it's for the Streamlabs thing, if that's okay. But yes, definitely we do take donations. If it has to be specifically through Cash App, then we can also work something out possibly. But going through there would be the most interactive because we did set up some freaking alerts and stuff. Each one of the buttons that you'll see there, the 1, 5, 10, 20, all have a specific thing that they do. Except for the 51. The 51's not ready. I don't expect that that's going to be a problem, but if it is, then I mean that's a good problem to have. So I do apologize. But because that one's going to take a little more work. There's some one that we want to have for the $50 one, but all the other ones have a specific little animation and thing that goes along with it. And just in case, I guess I'll also do this, but if for whatever reason it's not there, that should hopefully tell you where to go if the bot is still working. There's the bot. Yeah. So you can go there if you want to give us a tip. One and two, so yeah, this is all on like the freaking end of two. I did it again. It's actually low enough that maybe I could have the tenor do it. I thought it was higher, but this high F is actually fine within the tenor range. And Frogbox, if you are having trouble with the website for whatever reason, definitely let me know. And like I said, if you specifically want to do Cash App, I guess the ultimate answer is yes. I do have a Cash App, and we can maybe work something out. But the easiest way would probably be go through there. And again, you do get rewarded. It does stay on the freaking stream, so it'll be immortalized that you gave us something, and you get to type a message, whatever you want, and it'll be set on stream with like the Texas Beach thing and whatnot. Let's see what it would sound like on the saxophone. I kind of want to put it there. I want to give Jackie the melody, just because I know she would be. she would actually probably be pretty pissed if I didn't give her the melody. She really loves this one, but I actually think it might work better up here. Now, if there is a lower harmony, it would be harder for Jackie to do it down there, so I might have to take the lower harmony. But we'll see what happens here. It'll be immortalized. Wow. I mean, like, so far, I guess I'm going to try to leave it on the saxophone. I do think it sounds more appropriate on the saxophone. It just happens to be where it lands on the clarinet, because I did want to put it on the clarinet, but the fact that, yes, but then when would you switch to alto? Well, I guess over here you could switch to alto. I mean, either way, it's not that high, but I'm trying to, I guess I need to figure out where the harmonies land, and that'll ultimately dictate who has the melody. Because if there's, like, if it's, let's listen to it. Basically, there's two things I can imagine. It's either the lead voice is in the middle and there's a harmony above and a harmony under, which in that case, I should take the harmony under. the flute, which is higher than the clarinet, would take the harmony above, and then the clarinet would have to be there in the middle. Or it's the opposite scenario where the melody is the highest one, and then I do think it should be one of the two reeds. I don't think it should be flute. Sorry, Luciano. but in that instance, Jackie would be up top. Luciano would probably take the middle melody, and then I would take the harmony, and then I would take the bottom harmony. That's kind of the way it would work out. Those are the two that I hear. I doubt that it's like the melody is the lowest one and there's two above, which would be this scenario. But I guess let's find out. Right, it just sounds like it's a reed kind of like sound for it. Oh, wait, actually, plot twist. I can have it start on the saxophone because the split happens on that. It's save your tears for the day when the pain. That's where it splits. So right here on this note. So up to here, I literally can have it on tenor because nobody else needs to do it, which is honestly really cool. I'm already envisioning it in my head when we do this with like the video and stuff. I always see like all the things. It's just you guys can't see it. Nobody can jump into my head. It's just my head is for me alone. But it's like it'll be cool because it'll just be like the rhythm section and then me. And then all of a sudden, when that note comes in, it'll just be like all the horns come in. So I'm already kind of envisioning how that'll kind of work. It'll be like that cross thing, and then all of a sudden, in fact, what I can actually do, no, I think I like that better. So it'll be the cross thing, and then all of a sudden, the 7 of us pop up because the other 3 horns will jump in. So that's exciting. It's definitely a crazy place in my head, dude. Far behind, far behind. So when the pain. Yeah, it's what I thought. That's most typical. It's the top note or the melody note, then the 2 harmonies are under, and they're doing that. So in that scenario, I think it makes more sense to do but if it's already pretty low for Jackie, I might have to. Let me grab this. In fact, let me just grab this whole thing for a second. Where exactly does this lie on the French horn? It's pretty high, even for the French horn, actually. So that would be maybe Nicole's note. I do think that we'll probably switch off. Although when it's going to go back to that whole thing where it's bum, 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 bum. I'm pretty sure that's actually also unison. Oh, great! It went to the beginning. Yeah, so same thing. So they actually don't. Oh, there's a counter line. I just heard it. Let's give it a listen. Oh, there goes my key command. Sorry. Where was it? That's so cool. Sorry, there's a lot. There's a lot to unpack there, in a good way, in a very good way. But there is a lot to unpack there. Um, I could have it be on the clarinet this first time, and then later on move it to the saxophone. No, because the tenor should have that middle harmony. Wait, what? How did this C sharp get in there? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it has to be through PayPal. I can check and see if it's only PayPal. Is that going to be a problem? Let's see. All right, sorry. Let me give a quick look at this. Yeah, I don't see an option for Cash App specifically. It does have credit cards. It says Unit Pay, which I'm not actually sure what that one is. I haven't heard of that one. And then the Skrill is also a thing that we can kind of like set up, which I don't have a Skrill account, so I'm not entirely sure. Sorry, I'm reading this whole thing. PayPal integration with this thingy. Yeah, it looks like it kind of has to be through PayPal. As far as I'm kind of reading here, like even the credit card thing is like through PayPal-ish. Let me see if it's possible for me to set it up. Sorry, I obviously can't show my screen right now. I'm typing in sensitive information. So just bear with me for a second. Not deal with it. That's not what I wanted to say. That's like, it sounds like a freaking. I always make that joke about Cora. That like the first thing Cora comes in, she's just like, "I'm the Avatar. Deal with it." Like, which, as you know, if you guys haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender or Korra or whatever, definitely check that out. It's pretty worth it. I do think that the last season was a little weird. No, you're good. This is not an inconvenience at all, dude. You're trying to help support us. This is no, we're good. It's just it's a new system and we're not used to it, so I'm not sure of all the stuff that it can actually use. Accept credit and debit payments. Yes. Yes. Next. Uh. Wait, why do we have to put sales tax? What is this? What? Sales is determined by. Oh, okay. Sorry, no, I misread that. Website, yes, correct. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, again, super chats is unfortunately only available once we're monetized, which we're not there yet. So this is the only way to kind of like circumvent that. Which I wasn't aware that it was a possible, but it is definitely possible. Obviously, we're working towards that. Okay, back to Streamlabs. So let me confirm. PayPal account is connected. Good. Yeah, and then the super chat would also have the other stuff. I'm already wearing a super hat. Yes. Update. Yeah, that's. I guess that's fine. Yeah. I think that should work now. I don't know what. Okay. I guess I have to leave that there. Okay, so hopefully this should work now. Please don't forget to remove. Oh, that's okay. I see the issue. Update. Can I just like, yeah, there we go. Remove. There we go. Perfect. All right. I did. Okay, I think that, yeah, now credit cards should be possible? Question mark. All right, see if it gives you an option for like credit cards now or whatever, but that should hopefully work. If that helps. I still don't know if that helps. Again, if you do want to still use Cash App just because it's easier, then yeah, we can set that up either way. And then I'll give you a message anyways. I'll trigger the alert just for shits and giggles, I guess. But yeah, sorry to make it more difficult than it probably needs to be. Okay, so here I need to make sure that these harmonies are softer. That's what I think was bothering me. Is I was hearing it and it sounded weird to me, but I think it's because the clarinet has to be the dominant voice here. Yeah, and then these need to not be there. I think it's only the last few that has a harmony. I'm not convinced that the clarinet should have the melody here. Or it could. Fuck it. I need to find out if what I'm hearing makes sense or not. I'm not sold one way or the other. They both have their ups and downs. Essentially, I think the clarinet. Hey.
Shut up and take my money.
Appreciate it, Frogbox. You're the man. You're the man. So you should have actually gotten a crap ton of freaking loyalty points for the record, the bits or whatever, and you can actually freaking mess with my chat a lot now. I'm pretty sure I have it set up so that anybody that does a donation gets like 250 or like 500 points or some crap like that. In fact, I think it's more. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support that you always show us, dude. Yes, Luciano, I agree. Wow! So let's see this. Where is it? I kind of like the way that feels. Hold on. This will help me listen to it better. In fact, I don't know how the saxophone sounds through this mic for the record, so it might sound terrible. Lots of air into the mic. Yeah. Here, I'll do this. That's probably better. Oh, wait, no, I can't hear it. Oh, wait, I can't. No, I can't. All right. I promise we'll use those $10 to start getting the interface situation so that we can have the better mic set up, because that would actually help out. I've thought about it for a while, actually having like a separate mic hooked up to my saxophone and stuff in case I wanted to play anything on stream. Maybe that could also be a loyalty points thing. I don't know what it is. Good, the screen scrolled. Yeah, I think it just lends itself pretty good to like where it is. Don't see any points? Yeah, exactly. It should tell you how many points you have. And if not, I'll fix it anyways. Or I can actually also check how many points you have, but you should have much more points now after that. And if not, I'll give them to you anyways. This is on I've been talking to Luciano the whole time when we were setting this up. This is like on Whose Line rules. It's like the points don't really matter. I'll give you 1,000. They do matter. Because it should reward people that obviously contribute more and are part of the stream more. I'm not sure if it gave it to you yet. Let me make sure that it's set up properly. Yeah, see, on donation, it should have given you 500 points. Hey, Jose, what's up? Yeah, if you go to the store, you can redeem these dumb things and stuff, little gifts and little things and whatever. And again, the points are free, so you guys can get it. If you want to see what you can spend the points on, again, like I said, you can either do exclamation point commands, which will tell you all the ways that you can gamble your points away. And then if you want to spend the points for like the little dumb things that Luciano's been doing, those you can get through pressing redeem. It's exclamation point redeem, or excuse me, exclamation store. But all of the key commands have an exclamation right before it. Okay, yeah, that's one of them. I just haven't actually made the GIF yet. Good stuff. What a shout out? Okay, what's your shout out, Luciano? Dancing Joe will be a secret for later. Yes, that is true. Dancing Joe will absolutely be a secret for later. Shout outs to that. All right, so let's give the clarinet a test. My clarinet playing is nowhere near good as Jackie's clarinet playing, so don't judge my clarinet playing, but I want to hear what it would sound like. Because there is one saving grace that I've been thinking about the whole time for the clarinet. Because it can kind of emulate what her voice is doing there, but I'm not sure which one I really like better. Whether I want the clarinet to have the harmony or the saxophone to have the harmony. So that's kind of the reason why I'm back and forth about this. So bear with me, everyone. And hopefully this makes for good content. How to put on your reed. How to suck on clarinet, because I do. All right, cool. Never look for them. Yeah, I know. I don't look for them ever. Actually, no, it would be down an octave for Jackie, so... I need to scroll the screen, sorry. I can't read it there. Okay, there we go. True. See, because that's the thing that I do like about the clarinet, and again, I don't know how much the mic is actually picking that up, but you guys can't see my screen. The D to that C over there in this section right here, the clarinet has a weird kind of thing that it does where it kind of like has a weird skip. Like the notes aren't instantaneous when it makes big leaps like that, and that is kind of the way she sings it. It's like when the pain of we are soldiers stand or die, and there's like a weird like gaps in between the way she sings it. So it's very possible that it might make more sense on the clarinet. But I'm also hearing the saxophone doing like some of the vibrato stuff that just like sounds better on the saxophone than on the clarinet. I don't know. What does Chad think? I honestly could see it either way. But I think I might ultimately leave it on tenor. Oh, did the toad not come out? I didn't hear the bop. No, I think me screaming would be maybe too much. Like, it would just be, like, distracting. Maybe. I still haven't decided all the stuff that we could do, but there are different things. Is it not working, Luciano? Here, I'll try fixing it up. Yeah, that's exactly what we're experiencing. Sometimes, like, the bot just doesn't really respond. 100% of the time. And that's what I was saying, that this is originally like Twitch only, and so they've been like slowly porting it over to YouTube. So more features should be unlocked. Same thing with the stream elements bot, which I actually haven't seen the stream elements like one dropping any sort of thing, and it's supposed to be. But all right, it should work now. Try again, Luciano. Oh, it did come up? Oh, I was playing. Okay, then I need to make that louder. My bad. All right, well, where's your freaking comment? There it is. Okay. It would... Wait. Hydrate. It would make sense on Alto, too! Is that sufficient? Was that worth the 50 points? It would make sense on Alto, too! Yes, it would make sense on Alto, too. Are you saying you want the melody? Is that just like what that actually is kind of being? I'm not, Let's give it a listen. Let's just let it listen. Because I'm curious what it does the next few times. It's possible that it adds more harmonies and more stuff. When does that come in again? Sounds relatively similar. No, I actually saw your comment and I had no clue. I was trying to watch the episode and I'm like, I screamed so much that episode. Right. Okay, so far I don't hear any higher harmony. It might make more sense to actually bring you to Alto. That's the higher harmony I was thinking of. But it's not that high. It's like in the middle of the clarinet. Yeah, like the highest note is like a high G. Actually, no, there's... No, yeah, it's a freaking F and an E. It's not that high. So, that's a good, solid point in the we should switch to Alto category over here. It was the first Die Scream. That's the one you were talking about? I thought it was the one with the like the boo. Spoiler alert for people that haven't seen the thing, but yeah, we almost like lost to the boo, and then I was just like, ah, like. Man, I'm kind of at a loss here. It's like there's how should I say this? There's no wrong thing to do here. It's more like, what do I want it to sound like? Because all of it is right. Honestly, any of these are fine. I think whoever starts it should keep the melody. So if I put it on the clarinet, then it should stay on the clarinet. I probably should have you switch to Alto anyways. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have Luciano switch to Alto anyways, and then I can probably give you the melody. But then no, then at that point it 100% makes sense for Jackie to have the melody. I'll do that. That's the most correct thing. The most correct thing is I should put Luciano on Alto. All right, Luciano, you win this round. Go ahead. You can brag about it. You're not getting the melody though, so.
Yay!
for not having the melody. And then in which case this part on this actually might make more sense. No, it's pretty low actually. Where is this on the saxophone? It's pretty low, but it's not too low. That actually might be a little bit better. And then I'll let Nicole take it over. Dude, we got some frugal people in the frickin' chat. Did I not give enough of a free handout? Actually, I do want to confirm that Frogbot got the points he deserved here. No, it seems to be taking a while to give it to you. What the hell, dude? I'm kind of mad about that. How much was it supposed to be? 500, so you should have what, 785? I'll manually overwrite it. I don't know why it's not like I said, some of this stuff is gonna be some trial and error and some learning experience, but yeah, there it is. That low C is no fun. It should be fine, dude. I mean, you're slurring. Actually, no, I didn't write it to be slurred. I might actually write it to be slurred. But anyways, yeah, so that might work a little bit better, and then that does allow us to do this over here. So Jackie would officially have the melody, so I'm going to give her this whole part here. Which a part of me is a little sad. I did like having that melody, but it's the right thing to do in this particular scenario. Have her do that, and then this part I'll take, this part Luciano will take, and that way it'll all be like reeds playing the melody. So that way there's like a uniformity to it. Now I take the lower harmony, and in fact I can even have Nicole do the melody down an octave. That might be a little too much. They do it later, but that's why I might want to save it for later. Dio Mug? No, not Dio Mug today. Dude, you can't do the same thing every single day. What do you think of life? I got Paper Mario here, and I got frickin' Midoriya over here. With the almost iced coffee is gone. Yeah, see, there you go. You have plenty of points to spend. What is that, 20? You got like another 800, dude. You're fine. We need to add more. That's for sure. There's a few that I have in my head, but definitely if you guys have any like dumb gifts or whatever, feel free to let us know. All that stuff is for you guys. Oh yeah, so this should not be there technically. I actually kind of did like the French horn. I don't know if I was specifically paying attention to it, but I did notice that I was like, that sounds better. Let's hear it without it. I guess, yeah, I'll let it be that way for now, and then I'll add Nicole in later. So now we should officially be able to figure out the whole bass thing. So if we have... Yeah, it does seem like this is the correct pattern. And as far as the chords are concerned, it's the same thing. So I'll probably tackle what the bass is doing in a second. I am going to, clearly I had a full glass of iced coffee. Nature's taking its course. I'll BRB. All right, we're back. And for the record, Jose, it feels like you tune in more for the Dio mug than you do for like the actual content. Yeah, so this is where the harmony would come in. I'm waiting for that yay. I'm hoping that yay, or did I miss that yay? No, that yay was earlier. Okay, got it. Cool. Sorry, I'm like paranoid because again, like the last time that we did try it during like one of the things when we were trying to like figure out the whole bot thing, it wasn't always like working. So I don't want you guys to feel gypped ever about like the thing not working, the bot. Dio mug is the true bay. I do like that one a lot. I think it's the one that I grab most when I'm like off camera, actually. Look at this man gambling away. I'd be so afraid to actually go gambling. I feel like I would easily get like addicted to it. Where's that harmony? Stay. That's what it is. Stand or die. That's the nature of it. LOL, pretty easy to get dragged in. Join the heist. Yeah, so if you join the heist, you can gamble points away, and so like something will happen depending on the thing. Are you telling me to join the heist? Sure, I'll join the heist. Whatever. Where is it? Why not? 100. I can give myself infinite points. I have nothing to lose. I actually do like the heist. I think the heist one is pretty funny. Good. At least it's working. I'm also making sure that it's working. Yeah, I don't know how many people can actually join the heist. If you do exclamation point heist and then put the amount of points you want to gamble. And then it'll give you like a thing. Oh yeah, there it is. A crew of raiders. All right, what's going to happen? Did we die? Did we win? I died. I'm in Davy Jones' locker, dude. It's like some weird D&D shit. Has anybody here actually done D&D? I'm just curious. No judgment at all. We said it was... Actually, yeah. Do I dare do this? I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. No, it's just that's what it is. Okay. I'm trying to do extra stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if that's what I should be doing. Yeah, it is there. It feels like it should be higher, but it definitely isn't. I just keep like in my head. I guess it's because it's like for me, my voice that's high, so it's like I perceive it to be high. But that is what it is. Well, yeah, I mean, people do say that it's like you're playing the stock market and stuff like that. Are we secretly getting a confession that like you have a gambling addiction, Frogbox? Then this actually repeats other than that one note there, so that's fine. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And that happens on the right here. Not D&D, but I have been curious about tabletop games. Dude, you then one day when Jackie's here, you gotta talk to Jackie about tabletop games. We have a whole like collection. I don't know if we've ever really shown it off or whatever, but that's like Jackie's like secret like hobby. and she's gotten me into it. But we have like a massive like collection. Like at this point, I think we own more tabletop games. No, that's not true. I own more video games. But I want to say that I have to think about, do I own more video games or more tabletop games? And well, I don't own many of the tabletop games. Those are mostly Jackie's. Oh yeah, you can. So yeah, Jose. I mean, we've given him a shout out a few times, but I guess cat's out of the bag. Yeah, Jose is Jackie's younger brother. So he is Femery. You to check this out and check out the piano stuff. I'm like breezing through this, and I'm like not even like actually filling up the rest of the stuff. Okay, let me actually do what I need to do. You invest what you are willing to lose. Well, that's the smart thing about it. That's a smart way to do it. No, oh, I'm pressing the wrong key command. There we go. I don't know if it was evident or not. I definitely didn't say it on stream. That's what the bass is doing. It's more evident later on. So that's what it is. So that should work better. Hey, that groove's so much harder, dude. It's funny what a simple like just change in the rhythm will like do to something. Nice. So let's get the piano in there. We should live stream with the 8-bit tabletop game with the 8-bit wave crew. That's what I told them. Well, yeah, I mean, so okay. There's a lot of stuff that like we plan out and like logistically we can do, and we're like, okay, well, this would be actually a cool thing, but it's like, do we make a whole segment for it? Now that we're doing like daily uploads, so do we make a segment for it? Do we just do a random live stream? Is it too much if we live stream and upload at the same day? Without like getting behind on things, you know, it's like that. Those are the kind of logistic things that we're like trying to iron out all the time. But for the most part, it's like that is something that we've thought of. In general, as we start setting up more stuff in the live stream, I do want to do some of that stuff. That could be another thing that, I guess, spoiler alert, that could also be something that we do specifically for more like patrons. So if we did a Patreon, if you're part of the Patreon, then maybe that's like something we could do exclusive for Patreon. That's not specifically on YouTube. It's just the only reason why the tabletop gaming starts getting a little weirder is it's not necessarily on brand. So here we're doing you know, obviously the music that we're writing for all the video game and anime stuff or whatever. with a bit of anime. We're obviously watching anime, so it's part of the whole brand. The 8-Bit Plays, we're doing video games, which is part of the brand. So it's like everything is more or less on brand. Also, another thing I've been thinking of doing, not sure if it's going to happen yet or not. I haven't been able to fully test it, and again, without an interface, I definitely can't do it yet. But I do also want to maybe live stream and not leave up for like YouTube in general. Just like, you guys can come in, see the process, and head out. But doing something like, I don't know if I'll call it like Pro Tools Party or whatever the fuck. Pro Tools is the program we use to record. And so it's like we can show like the recording process live. Have like David in here and like we'll be like shooting the shit and like recording the new stuff. And so you guys get to hear like before it's all mixed and whatnot. That's also an idea. There's a lot of ideas we have, let alone live stream concert is also one of the things we want to do at some point. But logistically, that becomes a nightmare on like, we obviously need to do it somewhere near a computer that's strong enough to be able to handle that. But also have a space large enough that we can all fit, because we don't all fit in this room. So it wouldn't work that way. So it's like, it's more of a logistical issue than an if issue. It's like, it can happen. It's just, how would it happen? Exactly. So there's a lot of stuff that we have planned. It's just a matter of like actually getting them done. But we're slowly tackling those because we were looking at the Patreon the other day. Obviously, we got the alerts going when people were mentioning it. We're like, you know what? That is absolutely something we need to look into. Let's get the alerts going. Let's get that stuff kind of chugging along. And if you guys want the tabletop thing, like I'm down. And Jackie would be ecstatic. That is 100% a passion of hers. Yes, Mario Party is one that we wanted to do, but that's also like scheduling stuff. We'd have to get 4 people in here. It's sometimes difficult enough to just get 3 people in here. Absolutely, that is something that actually I'm excited about because that is something we can do here. There are polls, and we can create polls here. So eventually that is something that I want to do. And I'm actually not sure exactly how it works. I think it just gets like, see duration. So I can say how long it stays, and then people in the chat can go ahead and do that. But I'm also afraid that the people that are always here are not everybody in general. Cause we get different people that watch the A Bit of Anime segment. We get different people that watch the 8-Bit Play segment, different people that watch this segment, the Sibelius Sessions stuff. So it's like, it might be a biased answer, but nonetheless, it's a good answer. So polls are definitely something that we're going to be doing more often. There's also giveaways and stuff. So it's like there's a lot of different things we can do with this Streamlabs stuff set up. It's just we set up the bare minimum to make sure that it works. And so far it seems like it's been working. We can do all these cool little things, and it's been working so far. So I will go ahead and do that one. Be happy about it. I'm happy that it's working. Yay, it is working. But yeah, so we're always kind of thinking of how we can keep the steam rolling and just different ideas of like what to do. Sorry for my key commands being a little weird sometimes with Chrome. I'll see if I can actually disable those later, but yeah, another thing that we want to do, actually, we just finished re-updating this layout, but there's also something down there. Like, for example, we probably want to have, like, all the donors can be on the bottom there and make that, like, our handles a little bit smaller, so that way we can actually kind of, like, have Frogbox there. Smash is one that we want to do. We want to have that through, like, Discord, and have, like, viewers join us. I'll take you guys on. I'm all right. I've gotten into Elite Smash. I'm good enough to get into Elite Smash. Am I amazing? I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm good enough to get into Elite Smash. So, but those would be cool things that I think would be more interactive that we can do, and I definitely want to do that, as well as like maybe live streaming some of a bit of anime stuff, or even live streaming the 8-Bit Plays recordings and stuff. There's just so many, like, the world is our oyster at this point. It's just, where's the time and the scheduling for it? because we do, like I said, currently, like a lot of us work day jobs and stuff like that. I'm probably the only one that doesn't work a day job. This is my day job. I don't think there's another harmony here. Oh, right. Piano. That's what I was trying to do. You guys are distracting me. Stop chatting so much. No, please don't. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. There it is. I don't do that often. I feel like the product should speak for itself, so I try not to be annoying about it. But I probably should be a little more annoying about it. What do I want to do for the piano? I think they're just holding out chords. I don't know if I want to do that though. Okay, I think I have a good idea. That's because you play way more often than I do, dude. But that's fair. I'm trying to decide if I want to like thicken up the harmony here or leave it as is. Because what's there is just these triads kind of. So it would be like. Yeah, I think that's the E natural there. That's essentially what's actually there. But I could do something like. So there's that little rub there. I could also toss it on top. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. So what did I do there? Fuck! We have that. I'm trying to see how that would actually work there. Need that Krillin assist. I still haven't played Baby, dude. I'm behind. I'm behind on my gaming. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, got it. Sorry about that. So we're gonna go up top here. Yeah, I think that one I have to kind of be a little conservative with the harmony on that last chord. Once we got. Let's see how that sounds with just the bass. If these two can go, everything else should work fine. What's a different way that I can do that? Well, wait, maybe this. Because we're C, F, and B flat over here. No, I mean, I like the voicings. I'll leave them. Except this one I do want higher, maybe. That kind of like sus sort of sound, I think, is what I'm going for here. Sorry, Jose, I'll read your comment in a second. Okay, so now let's get that and clarinet. That might be a sus. It might be a sus chord. Let's see how that works. Crazy Baby, in my opinion, is the coolest DLC characters. Yeah. Okay, so in a bubble, that sounds that sus chord works well. Okay. That bubble just got a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's correct. Except this one might actually be the full. I think that should work. Let's try from the this pre-chorus here. I feel like it's missing something, but I dig it. do that? I don't think so. I'm listening to it's all those weird like all that stuff in the background. There's like this weird like effect that they're doing. It's not even really in the drums or anything. All those like weird little like synth things. That's what it's missing. Now how can I emulate that? So there is a little counter melody. That's what I thought the whole time. I was like, that's what I've been waiting to add Nicole to. Okay, so he should be here. It's like a nice mezzo piano. See how that works. Should be a little bit better, but I do need to loop. Okay, so bass is already looped. I do need to get this to loop here. Not so much loop, but repeat. Bum, gum, gum, bum, gum, gum. I'm trying to think of a rhythm for the piano. I think that'll also help. I do think I'm going to do that, but I also kind of want to change this to that. Oops. I think that works well. But now let me add that rhythm. Wanted to go go. I'm done. And then I just gotta do the same thing in the bass. I'll do that to be safe. Sorry, I was worried. I was thinking about how I was going to stretch the harmony there, but I don't think I need to. All right. See how that works. I think just given the nature of like how our instrumentation is, we kind of need to do a little bit more with the piano there. I don't know if I like this chord here, this sus here. So it's definitely not a sus, so then in which case let's kind of keep a similar sort of thing. That's also an option, going higher. I think that actually 100% works better, as long as that D natural is not a little weird. Is that to be Kupo? Good question. Kipo? Maybe. I don't know. I could change it so that it says Kupo. Will Joe figure out the piano part today? Here, I'll do it for myself. Hold on. I'll do it for myself. There. I'm glad it's still working though. I think it was because we were doing a private stream. Maybe that's part of the reason why it wasn't functioning properly. Am I dumb and I can't type and I just literally broke it right now? I didn't type anything! I'm a dunderhead. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I'll let it go. It happens. Oh, crap. What do we... I'm a dunderhead! There's a is that shout out worth it? I'll tell you, after this is done, my Toad impression is gonna get really freaking good. Ah, oh, come on, dude. It's that middle chord, but I like it going up. All right, that should work. Again, I mean, I technically figured it out. I just want to find out what the best possible like iteration is. Yes, I do remember. How can I forget? I didn't know he was gonna die though. Okay, so I gotta fix that French horn part. But I once it came in, I was like, "Oh, this is interesting. I dig it." That French horn part is it's clutch. I also think the chords do change here, but so. Oh no. I'll do that instead. There we go. Nice little enclosure. That should work fine. No, that should not work fine. Oh, because it's the... Besides, actually, with the toad dying, hold on. That's like nowhere near as bad as the people that killed the penguin. I never killed the penguin in Super Mario 64. I was not that guy. That was not me. Hashtag not me too. I know that that's not the way that that's supposed to be used, but that's the way I'm choosing to use it. Jackie did 100% kill the penguin. She's told me a bunch of times. She's like, "What, you haven't?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't." She's like, "I don't believe you." I'm like, "No, I never killed the penguin." Okay, that's actually kind of coming together the way it should be. I wonder what it says. Not sure, lol. There we go. That note was bothering me. Okay. Let's give it a fair listen from over here. But I think it's coming together. I think I'm like micromanaging it and like, you know, I'm worried about it on small scale, but in the larger scale of things, I think it's fine. I'm still iffy on whether the saxophone should have the melody. crap, dude. Time flies. Oh, I started later today. That's also part of it. Yeah, I had some other business to attend to. I do apologize for starting later. So, I'm warming up to it after I heard it in context. I'm warming up to the idea of the clarinet having it. Now, I'm tempted on doubling the melody and the saxophone. I don't know if I want it to be down an octave or if I want it to just be a part of it. Let's find out. Let me also set this up. I can set this up so that it's actually. I can actually test a few things. No, not all the way from back there. From here. Actually, I can maybe do it from over here. Because I want to know if it how it sounds with me doubling this. Let me see what happens if I did it down an octave. Just the other option here. Sorry, the horn is cold now. All right, I think I will double the melody in the saxophone. The second time at least. Yeah, see how it comes in here? Like I want to keep that sound going, so maybe this whole thing I'll add here. And then I'm an idiot for not thinking about this sooner. If Luciano's not going to double that melody, then there's no reason that I don't do this. And here we go, our patented. I actually do want to have this like an alert set up for this dumb thing. Whenever I'm like always talking about our dumb little patented double dotted half note, I want to have it set up so that something dumb happens in the middle every time that does kind of come up. Oh, actually, I don't want this one. I do want this. See how that sounds? Yeah, and then that's a different chord there anyways. So let me confirm that the harmony is whether it changes or doesn't change. So what is that chord though? So yeah, it is doing that. Right? Actually, no, I think it's. Is that what it is? That's actually kind of cool if that's what it is. I do think that is what it is. Yeah. Okay, so then that actually does kind of change some of this harmony stuff. So this is D natural. So this is an 8-bar pattern now. And we'll repeat that once. Perfect. So let's do the same thing with the piano. Piano here would be... And so up here, this is a half diminished chorus, essentially. Actually, that does work. Maybe a little pungent, but that works. That actually might work also. So let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, so this is too much then. I'll bring up that E flat to like a G, make it a minor 11, a half diminished 11, excuse me. Let's see how that sounds. Something sounds... I'll just take out the A flat from here and leave it up here on top. I think that's the problem that I have is this A flat here, because it's too low to be creating that tritone there. That interval is pungent. Okay, so confirmed. This is okay. Oh shoot, are we going? That's what we're doing. Okay, that's cool. I respect it. I respect it. Okay. No, that's too low. Damn it. Damn it. I'll leave it where it was. There. That's kind of sick. That's not the most common kind of progression there, which is why it's kind of neat. If it was more common, it would be doing something like this. Like it would be setting up that half diminished 2/5. I'm not like writing, am I? No, I'm not. Good. Yeah, so more traditional harmony would be something like this. And then into like the C minor there. Or even then, that could end up doing something like this, setting this sort of thing up. Into the 2 or the 5 chord, excuse me. Sorry. There we go. So one more time. It would be something like this. But what she does is essentially set up that minor 2/5, but into another minor chord here, into another minor 2/5. And then she uses the natural 5, which helps it have that's very typical in like electronic music, so it doesn't sound so like resolved or whatever. So that way it doesn't sound like too planned out or whatever, and it can loop a little bit easier. But this movement here, from this to, or excuse me. That's a cool movement. It kind of just sounds a little bit sadder, and it just like works pretty nicely. So I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Let's get that and let's loop it. Where is it? Here's that. Yeah, the G, the D flat, and then there it is. Okay, perfect. So this 8-bar pattern twice. Perfect. Confirmation time. Sidestep is slick. Yeah, and then obviously this ending needs to be a little bit different. But I'm digging that. I'm digging it. Sorry, I do want to do one quick thing here. I did realize that this should be on now that I know that it's actually working, and I'm actually super happy at the fact that the bot has actually been behaving itself. I feel bad for I sent a ticket. I sent a ticket to like a formal ticket to freaking Streamlabs, being like, hey, this shit's not working. Why is it not working? But it's actually been working pretty nicely today, so I can't complain. I have 0 complaints. I turned on some timers, and there's going to be some more things that we're gonna integrate into it now that I know that it's working, and I'm not wasting my time because I was actually very afraid about that yesterday. What are our thoughts on the chat stuff? Do we dig the point system? Actually, wait, Jose, I realized I didn't give you points. I gave everybody who tuned in today some extra points. Yay! Yay for Luciano. Here, I'll give you some points. Yeah, so you accrued 45 on your own just from like tuning in. I think I gave everyone, what, 200? So I'll give you 245 so that you don't lose your 45 there. I gotta fix that ending because it's like bothering me. Actually, I don't even know if Jose's still here. How are we doing on time? We got some time. Honestly, I'm just gonna like get this out of here because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And I guess I'll finish this on the next time, but definitely it took a little bit more than I thought it would, which I guess is nice because that means we have a little more time extra with this whole with this theme or this whole medley or per se. It definitely seems way more stable. Here, I'll do this instead of doing this. We've beaten this to a dead horse. Let's go ahead and have some fun a little bit. Not that we haven't been having fun, but we'll do something a little different. Let's real time kind of look at some of this stuff. In case anybody, here we go, tutorial time for Streamlabs. So we can definitely add more things to the rewards thing. A one that I definitely wanted to have since we have a yay, I want a nay, and so this is kind of what I came up with. I want this. Where is it? I want this sound. And again, if anybody has any ideas, definitely let us know. Can I just get the actual sound effect? Objection! Is that the one? I don't know if it actually is. Objection! Take that! I love this game. For the record, if you guys haven't actually like played it. Oh no, it is that. That is a sound effect. I heard it. Okay, cool. Objection! So let's grab this. So generous with the points. Well, I mean, it's like the first stream. Like, I don't want people not to have the points. If we just finish, like, you know, doing all this stuff for you guys to have points, I'm not going to not give them to you guys. I want people to be able to spend them. And then from this point forward, you'll have to work on them for the most part. But yeah, that way you guys can use up points, and it's like you don't have to feel like super, like you have to be conservative with the points. So now we'll have a yay and a nay. That way, when we vote, we can go ahead and do it in dumb ways. And let me just find a GIF. You can always gamble them. Yeah, you could gamble them. That's true, actually. But there's a cooldown on the gamble too. So, and again, you're gambling. So at the end of the day, it's like you might lose a bunch of points. Let's see. Right. So. The anime one, or no? But I feel like maybe this one's probably the best one. No, this one actually is not bad at all. It's pretty intense. The paper. Yeah, sure. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one, and let's go ahead and leave this kind of just. Objection! Oh, yeah, oops. That's not what I wanted. Let's leave this in the background. There we go. And in fact, if I want people to use it for that reason, let me actually adjust this. Let's actually make it 10. And so we're going to come up here, create new. Use your cooldown, maybe 30 seconds. But yeah, now's your chance. If you guys have any ones that you want to see. Oh no, we're showing off some of the other donation ones. That's fine. And this will be May. There it is. It should be live. So we have an exclamation yay and an exclamation nay. And then we actually add that to the store. Flute, Luciano. How high is that? Wait a second. Because if I can do it on the clarinet, then we're fine. Plot twist. Oops. That's what I wanted. Yeah, so it's pretty high. That might make way more sense on flute. So what was that? An E on clarinet, so it's a D. Something like that, right? I think it's a B natural. Let me see. Okay, so that's what it is. Actually, it just stays on the G. So I wanted you on flute for that. And in fact, I actually think, is it? Actually, it's an octave above. It's on Piccolo. But you have plenty of time to switch, actually. I'm an idiot. I think this would be the first one that you would actually have to switch 3 times. Congratulations. You now have one of those. That's exciting. So yeah, I think you will be on alto. But then that's a good point in tossing this back in the French horn. I will toss this back on the French horn. You think there's another one? What? Oh, where you? No, I don't think there's a single one that you have flute, piccolo, and alto. Like you usually have like flute or alto, or flute and piccolo, or piccolo and flute. Like it's like you usually have two. I don't think there's a single one where you have all three of them that you're playing. I think this is the first one, which is kind of neat. So let me see if this is working. Let's confirm. Objection! Hey, there we are. So if anybody is like, whenever I go ahead and do that, I'll be like, hey, what does chat think? And if you guys hate it, oh wait, it's on cooldown. I'm an idiot. But yeah, there you go. You guys can do that now. Or you can be grateful and do that one, and we'll all be good.
Yay! Objection!
All right, let's see. Is there anything else that I could think of? I think that was the only one that I had that I was like, oh, we for sure need to add something. What? How come I didn't get it? Are you kidding me? Hold on a second. Wait. It's not. It didn't show up. Are you kidding me? Okay, so that legit I did see in the Discord. Shout outs to Carlos Ortega, who just subscribed. I'm going to go ahead and play it anyways. Here's the little subscription thing. But that is something that they're working on. The subscription stuff isn't always working. And let's actually do it in this view here, because we get to see this number. Bam! 484! Hey! Good job, Carlos! This goes out to you. For some reason, it's not there. But there you go. Carlos Ortega, thanks for subscribing. It says 37 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. If you were there, there it is. Carlos Ortega, thank you for subscribing. Also, there's other weird stuff on my PayPal and stuff. Hopefully, people weren't reading all my personal stuff. But there you go. 484. Good stuff. Right? Confirming? It should be 484. But yeah, whatever. There it was. Carlos Ortega, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. One closer to 500 fan. Which those of you that have seen us personally, we you know, it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat thing. No, it's something that has to do with their code, because that's just a YouTube thing, period. Like, even if I went to the YouTube studio right now, it might not refresh. In fact, I did. I went to the YouTube studio app and it still says 483. Unless somebody literally unsubbed and also subbed. But again, YouTube sent me the notification that somebody subscribed. So it's like their own platform takes a second to make sure to like confirm it or whatever. It says it takes between 2 to 4 hours apparently for it to completely confirm that like the subscriber has been allotted to the channel or something. And so they're on Streamlabs' end, they're trying to cut that time so that way subscription alerts will happen more real time. So in fact, that subscription might actually go up later. So it might say 485 and then I'll have to manually bring it back down to 484. But I wanted to test it out. I wanted it to show it off on stream. So whenever people subscribe, that'll happen. We'll get the nice little Mario giving us the peace sign. Those are all the little different alerts that we've been like setting up, and we want to keep setting up more stuff, and definitely more stuff in the loyalty store for all of our loyal fans, which has been awesome. You know, the amount of stuff that you guys have been able to support us through and whatnot. I guess we should also figure out, like, if we have a sad Pikachu, we should have like a happy version or whatever. Although we have literally happy here too. So I don't know. Let us know if there's anything in the comments, or again, if the chat, if you're still there. Got a few more minutes here. Why not? I'll do this one for free. Let's open up Steam here. Is there something dumb we can do? I want to find dumb games that we can play on Steam that's like easy, like to just like jump in, do a round, and jump out. Destiny. I don't think that's a good easy game that we could just hop into. Dude, you know what would be a cool game? Is that on Steam? I don't think it is. Although I don't think that would actually be pretty good either. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything right now. Maybe Meat Boy. Meat Boy is pretty cool. I need to find like little games that we can play. But yeah, Tetris, Puyo Puyo Tetris is like one that I was thinking that's like easy to hop in, do like a few rounds of Tetris and like get out. Fuck, I need to set that stuff up. This has turned out to be way more chill than I expected it to be. But those are the things that I'm like thinking of that I think would be like worth spending the points on. Again, if anybody has ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments or even in the chat. I think there's a lot of different things that we could do. I haven't sat down and brainstormed enough because again, we were genuinely just trying to get it to work the other day. Luciano and I were like literally spending hours on like why it wasn't working and like we had to keep refreshing stuff or whatever, but luckily it seems to all be working today. In fact, I think there's even some stuff that we had taken out because we were afraid. So yeah, look, chat alerts I can turn back on. We were afraid that some of the stuff wouldn't work properly, so we had turned some of it off, some of these commands and stuff like that. Sorry, let's work. I'll look at that later. But for now, I guess the point is, let's see what we have. We kind of got today. Kind of the ending of this other theme going into the new one. See where we left it off today, and let's kind of recap. But I think this arrangement is coming together pretty nicely. Just had another idea, but I can't do this one right now. I did have another idea for an alert. Nice. Yeah, so then at that point, we'd probably have to get you to switch. Although you might be doing the but yeah, I think that should give you enough time that you can switch. And then I'll have to kind of like reconsider where you're going to go from there. But in general, I think this is coming out A-okay. I think it's going to be pretty neat. I'm excited because, like I said, there's so many things that's actually going to be happening here in the mix side of things. And it's like you guys can't really fully hear yet. But I think when it actually comes together, it's going to be really cool. So I do have to head out. Again, I apologize for starting a little bit later today. But next week we have I'll try to get some more alerts and more stuff set up because I'm way more excited. Again, thanks to Frogbox who actually was able to donate. If you are digging what we do, there should be something there should be a link in the description that will take you there to be able to like help support the whole project. You could also support for free by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. That also helps keep bringing great music to everybody else out there. So if you want to be a part of the experience, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, typically from 12 to 4, slight variations on there, but I'm pretty good about like kind of like saying when the hell that kind of is that way. Oh, you're right, Luciano. Ring that. Ring it. Nope, it's gone. Hold on. Me. Ring that bell. Ring that bell. There we go. That's a little better. So ring that bell. Get notifications. Let us know. You'll see when we're online and what we're up to. Maybe we will be tossing up some polls and stuff about like if we want to do more tabletop stuff or if we're going to live stream a bit more about just like gaming and more chill sort of live streams. This is kind of like work, but we can still be chill and have fun while we work. But definitely much love to everybody out there. We're always trying to make the product better. Hopefully that's evident. And thank you for supporting us on this wild ride. And we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. "支えてくれる人たちに日頃の思いを込めたラプソディ」「アプリシエーションな気持ちを届け」